Mid-Utah Radio presents high school baseball on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Baseball is what gets inside you. It's what lights you up. It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great.
This broadcast is powered by Shepherd's Carpet and Flooring, Barrett's Food Town, Mason Machinery, the Jorgensen Automotive Group, DP Curtis Trucking, Bar W Beef, Sunrise Engineering, Sandpete Steel, Farmers Insurance Agents Dan and Gabe Cranny, Manti Family Dental, Jones and DeMille Engineering, Intermountain Power, Gunnison Valley Hospital, Clearsight Glass Solutions, and Barney Trucking.
I know it's gotta be that can't eat, can't sleep, reach for the stars, over the fence, World Series kind of stuff, right?
How can you not be romantic about baseball?
Now let's go live to the Diamond for play-by-play coverage of high school baseball on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Okay, we're back at UCCU Ballpark, Utah Valley University. Now, how can you not be romantic about baseball? If you'd have been here about 3:30 this afternoon, you could have seen why, Coach.
Absolutely. We went from this beautiful green and kind of that dark brown dirt look on the turf to almost a white color out there.
Mostly white, yeah. Willie Akers, Nolan Anderson back here. And this is game number 12, I think. Isn't it? Ain't that game 12? Ain't what we figured that was going to be?
Game 11.
Game 11. Game 11. They go back. We went from 15 to 11.
Well,
you figured that one out.
And your last game was 12.
Yeah.
But it's because of the bracket 1 versus bracket 2.
Right, bracket 1 versus bracket 2. So, Coach, why don't we start with the lineups? Let's start with the Emery Falcons, the visitors in this one.
Okay, the visitors, head coach Chase Julian for the Emery Spartans. They come in with the 12-18 record and number 12 in the RPI. So nobody expected them to be here, but here they are in the final 4 and really final 3 now. But after this one, if they do win this one, they'll turn around and have to play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock against this same Canyon View team. But they lead off in right field, number 12, the junior Bo Stilson. And at shortstop, number 24, the sophomore Trig Jensen. Batting third, the third baseman, the senior, number 8, Hayden Abrams. Batting fourth, the DH, number 18, junior Tice Larson. Batting fifth at second base, number 1, senior Hayden Christiansen. Batting sixth at first base, number 17, senior Trevin Gilbert. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 20, sophomore Bronx Olson. Batting eighth in center field, number 7, sophomore Garrett Conover. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 22, junior Peyton Nilsson. And doing the starting pitching is number 14, the junior Xander Robinson. Emery in the black uniforms, trimmed in gold with the gold numbers.
Okay, Canyon View and Coach Jason Jacobson. You say 22 years?
Yeah, 22
All right.
years.
He's going to lead off center fielder Trent Ludlow. Shortstop Asher Slack will bat second. Batting third, the first baseman Brady Anderson. Batting fourth, the third baseman Jamin Bradshaw. Batting fifth, the left fielder Price Atwood. Batting sixth, second baseman Zach Main. Batting seventh, the pitcher Chandler McClellan. Batting eighth, the catcher Jake Thomas. And batting ninth, the right fielder Cannon Williams. So McClellan, I was trying to get some numbers here on him. I got a 3.25 ERA in 32 and a third innings. Get you the rest here in a second. First pitch, hit right up the middle. There goes the no-hitter.
Good piece of hitting right there from Bo Stilson as he continues to be a thorn in team sides in that leadoff spot. Does a great job for Coach Julian and the Emery Spartans.
I got to get over here on the right page. I don't want to start that off. So the first single right up the middle. We'll get numbers here in a little bit. So Chandler McClellan gets the no-hitter rector on first pitch. Laying down the bunt, Trig Jensen. Going to go foul.
Good job of Jake Thomas, the catcher for Canyon View, firing out of his catcher position and getting that ball foul. Like you said, before there's a chance that it could have any spin or English on it, maybe come back fair. But, Emery trying to get a runner in scoring position early as they try to bunt one down the third baseline, just push it foul.
Yeah, it was a good bunt, too. Just went foul. Chandler McClellan, 3.25 ERA, 32 and a third, 36 strikeouts, 12 base on balls. Tries at first base, see if he can catch Stilson. Sneaking off.
Throws over to the big Brady Anderson.
Goes again.
Well, they obviously seen Bo Stilson. I think he had 3 stolen bases in the last game. He likes to run.
First pitch, or the second pitch, fouled off the other side, off the foot, maybe. The way he's hobbling around out there.
Yeah, we'll see too. Now 0-2. This is kind of a off-speed curveball, kind of a waste pitch type count, but at the same time, it's also a great count to maybe run a pitch out if you feel like the runner's going to be going. So we'll see how these two teams play this pitch.
0-2 upstairs for ball 1.
Yeah, they stick with the fastball on the outside part. Part of that, I think, is, hey, maybe we get Trig Jensen to roll over one, but it also gives us a chance on a stolen base to throw a runner out. Not when he started on the outside part of the plate, try to get that backdoor curveball, but just too far out for ball 2.
Even things up at 2-2. Still some threat there at first base. 2-2 from McClellan. That's ripped. That's going right in the 3-4 hole. Stilson's going to hold up. Relay comes to the shortstop.
Yeah, nice base hit there back-to-back for Bo Stilson up the middle. Now Trig Jensen shoots it through the 4-3 hole, and runners at first and second. Emery's got something going here early on.
Like I said, I called them the resurgent Emery Spartans. We seen them earlier in the year against Juab and gave Juab all they could at home. And
well, this is the third time these two teams have seen each other, right? They play in the same region. Kenny View got them twice early on.
So, pardon the swing and miss at one down in the strike zone. We already talked about how hard it is to beat the same team 3 times in a season.
Well, and different pitching now too a little bit, right? You're kind of, for Canyon View, third game in this week, but for Emery it's the 4th game. So you start seeing different pitchers at this point.
Next pitch, curveball, catches the corner for strike 2. Hayden Abrams, third baseman, we saw him make some pretty stellar plays in the earlier ball game.
Yeah, he's got a good glove.
Could have got a rocket arm, too. Next pitch. That's hit towards the second baseman. Ooh, nice big hop for one. Second base, I don't think so. Too much speed there by Abrams. So they get the force for the first out there at second base. The fielder's choice. Hayden Abrams is safe at first. The runners at first and third with 1 out.
Well, I'll tell you what, Zach Main, the junior at second base, made a heck of a play. That ball was hit hard, just scorched. And he scoops it, flips it over to shortstop to get the out. And like you said, almost double play, but getting down the line, Abrams, that ball was hit hard.
That'll bring up Tice Larson, the DH. Big kid batting from the right hand or left hand side. There's at first and third. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Good stop there by Jake Thomas, the catcher. Keep that one from going to the backstop.
Well, not only that, he keeps the runner at first base, and instead of allowing Abrams to move up into scoring position. That's huge because if Larson's able to get a hit, right, 2 runs versus 1 run. And
Larson not a real speedy one, so it still keeps the double play, or at least the force on.
Yes.
Going to go to third. Oh, tried the little deke play. Haven't seen that one yet today.
I haven't seen that one. Don't see that one hardly anymore much at all, to be honest, is the fake to third, come back, check the runner at first base, but nothing's doing for either runner.
There goes the runner. Yep. Just fakes it.
Oh, geez.
Holy mackerel, what happened there?
I don't know, but I think, interference is what it was. And so obviously they're going to give him the base, but what happened is Zach Main was – maybe we got a replay too we can look at, but Zach Main's – here's the replay. Yeah, Zach Main's trying to get in front, and then he's diving. He tries to jump him, and just a collision right there. But if there was a play, and let's say he's out, they're going to say interference and give him the bag. But he gets the bag, nothing changes.
Fouled off to the right hand.
Maine, though, he's one of the main pitchers for this Canyon View team, too, so that could have been dangerous right there for him. He could have been hurt.
Could have been catastrophic right there. So, 2-1 pitch. 1 out. Runners at second and third now. Whoop. Curveball. Stays inside for ball 3.
Yeah, Tice Larson just kind of turned the shoulder. Thought it might catch him on the elbow, but it didn't. Really nice camera work from Kyler Jensen and Adam Coombs for getting us that replay over there. That was nice to be able to see exactly what happened. Show the
fouled off to the right-hand side. Yeah, Adam and Kyler are doing a good job, San Pete boys. Fouled off to the right. Makes the count full.
Yeah, full count right here to the cleanup hitter, Tice Larson, trying to get Emery on the board. We've seen the teams that score early usually have had good success.
In most cases, that's held up.
Yep.
Joab last game did. Scored 2 in the first on that rocket from Austin Park over the Costa Vida sign there in left center field. Full count again. Whoop. In the dirt. Going to walk him. Load him up. So the first freebie is given up by number 4, Chandler McClellan. Probably got a grandpa here in the stand sometime.
I think I saw him here.
Wonder who's minding the store. Is he there?
He was here earlier, sitting right here somewhere.
Yeah, every morning I go in Gunnison Market, he gets with me when he's around. Okay. First pitch to Hayden Christiansen is in the dirt, the turf dirt, for ball 1.
Hayden Christiansen, the second baseman for Emery, senior.
Yeah, got the corner. That one.
Good-looking pitch right there. Christiansen looked like he wanted it, but then decided to let it go and make sure it was a strike.
Oh, just squibs one out. They're going to try and come home. They get him on the force at home for out number 2. Fielder's choice there. Christiansen ends up at first base. Everybody else moves up, though, a base. So that'll give Trevin Gilbert an opportunity to try and put the Emery Spartans on the scoreboard here. Top of the first inning, 2 outs.
Yeah, that was just kind of a check swing, but you'd like to have seen that maybe a little harder if you're Coach Julian. Maybe you score 1 run, get the out at first, but instead you get no runs.
Trevin Gilbert fouls that one off, straight back. Trevin Gilbert, the first baseman for Coach Chase Julian.
Yeah, and we saw him earlier today rip one, Willie. He's capable of clearing the bases here.
Ooh. Kind of a compact swing.
Yeah, kind of buckled him right there with that curveball. He wanted to start a swing, and then he kind of had to slow it down just to make contact and foul it back.
So, counts 0-2, 2 outs. See how Chandler McClellan wants to deal with Trevin Gilbert here. Yeah, maybe got a little bit more of the strike zone than he wanted to on that one.
Well, and right now, too, 0-2, anything, you swing on strike 3 and miss it, the catcher, all he's got to do if he doesn't catch it clean, just step on home plate with the force.
Here's the 0-2. McClellan's a lot of looks at third base. Gilbert calls timeout in the batter's box, steps out.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to. He was waiting until the batter either called time, or I think he would have stepped off and reset. Yeah, I don't think they like each other's signs right now. Last time I think that was the case for pitcher, and then catcher has him restart.
Strike 3, swinging. So, no runs on the 2 hits. There were no errors, and there were 3 runners left on. So after half inning of play, Emery Spartans 0, and the Canyon View Falcons coming to bat in the bottom of the first on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, KSL Sports, and the Partridge in a Pear Tree.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people, and many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years, and there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
You're watching live high school sports action on TeamHive.live.
Okay, we're back. Bottom of the first, Canyon View, Emery. Emery failed to score after 2 straight base hits. Canyon View comes to bat. Trenton Ludlow, Asher Slack, and Brady Anderson. Xander Robinson on the mound. First pitch hit to Hayden Abrams. Throws across the mound for the 5-3 putout. Just like that. 1 pitch, 1 out. Xander Robinson finished out the earlier game. Comes in with a 5.38 ERA, 13 innings of work, 11 strikeouts to 7 base on balls. Not sure how many he threw in that early game, but he's got the full, what's remaining of the 110 at his disposal for this game. Strike 1 to Asher Slack.
Well, and you talked about the glove of
Robinson?
Abrams right there, and he showed it once again that you hit anything towards him, he's going to be right there gobbling it up, and like you mentioned as well, got a good arm.
Counts 1-1 to Asher Slack. That's it at Abrams again. Guess he wasn't listening to us. Let out a strike over there again. Another 5-3 put out.
That or Canyon View doesn't believe us, and they're going to try it again, right?
Well, you say this is their 3rd meeting. They probably know by now, but I figure, well, the odds.
This is going to change a little bit right here, though. Now you get a Brady Anderson that steps in on the left side. Be shocked if he goes to third base.
Yeah. Big kid. Curveball. Well, he went to the
he went that
left
way.
side, but Peyton Nielsen out there got it for out number 3 on the F7. So Canyon View goes quietly. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on after 1 complete. Still scoreless. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers statewide, including Beaver, Millard, Sevier, San Pete, Juab, Carbon, Emery, Utah, and Salt Lake counties, as well as many other locations. The job includes a home daily schedule, excellent pay, benefits, training, retirement, a positive work environment, and requires a Class A CDL license with doubles endorsement. To apply, go to barneyjobs.com. That's barneyjobs.com.
Marijuana has a lot of names, and even more opinions about it. It's a gray area. And even though we don't know everything about it, we do know that the adolescent brain is still under construction until early adulthood. A developing brain's gray matter, the stuff that lets kids think, analyze, and create, can be impacted by misusing cannabis at a young age. So talk to your kids. Let them know that gray matters.
To learn more, visit graymatters.utah.gov.
You're watching live high school sports action on TeamHive.live.
Okay, Willie Akers, Nolan Anderson back here. UCCU Ballpark on the campus of Utah Valley University. 3A baseball. Emery comes to bat in the top of the second. And Bronx Olson takes ball one. Couldn't do anything with 2 straight hits to lead off the ball game. They're going to try their luck again against Chandler McClellan. That's it towards the second baseman, Zach Main. Over to the first base for the out number 1 on the 4-3 put out.
Well, just like Canyon View went down in order 1, 2, 3, Chandler McClellan hoping to do the same thing with him with Emery, as that first inning he come up with a big strikeout to leave the bases loaded.
So that's one we might look back on at game's end here. That brings up Garrett Conover. Batting from the right side, McClellan, the curveball outside, ball 1. Good quick delivery from McClellan.
Yeah, and he's going to face Conover, another sophomore, Bronx Olson. He just put him out.
Who started to offer. They're going to ask for the first base umpire said nope.
He got Bronx to ground out to second, and then faces the sophomore and Garrett Conover, and then a junior on deck, Peyton Nilsson. A lot of underclassmen on this Emery team.
There's a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That's hit center field. Ooh, good run and catch there by Trent Ludlow out there.
Yeah, Trent Ludlow, really good athlete, great center fielder, lots of speed. But I'll tell you what, had he misjumped or missed that at all, that's an inside Parker, as that's going to go clear to the left center field corner. And Ludlow was coming in and towards left field.
That's headed to them gates out there, 427 feet away from home plate. Next pitch.
So he made it look routine for the most part, but that was more than routine. That ball was hit hard on the line.
Peyton Nielsen takes ball 1. Number 9 hitter. Yeah, curveball stays inside for ball 2.
Yeah, Emery fans didn't quite like that, or the Canyon View fans didn't like that. Emery happy to see the count go to 2-0.
They're just even happier now when it goes to 3-0.
Well, right now McClellan too. He's feeling pretty good about things. He's in a groove, working fast.
Ball 4. Well, you don't like walking the number 9 hitter. Second base on balls to McClellan.
And not when you got Bo Stilson coming to the plate. Other than you do have a runner in front of him, might slow him down a little bit, as Stilson likes to get on and likes to run.
So Coach Chase Julian calls us. Called Mr. Stilson down to have a discussion while Jake Thomas goes out and talks to Chandler McClellan. So we got a runner on first with 2 outs. Back to the leadoff hitter. He singled on the first pitch he saw from Chandler McClellan earlier in the game. Takes a whack at the next pitch that he sees. Fouls it off.
And Coach Julian running through the signs down there, third base. If anything, he's willing to probably give up an out to turn around and start with Stilson with no outs, but also get the chance to get him down to second base with Stilson up.
Yep, inside out, that one on the inside portion for strike 2. That next pitch stays outside. Well, you like to say they know each other.
And Stilson didn't chase right there, laid off it.
Jake Thomas got a good strong arm.
Not a real big lead.
Tried to frame that one, but didn't get the call. Even things at 2-2.
Yeah, and that might be, that's borderline, with 2 strikes. You want to be swinging versus having the umpire ring you up.
It ain't Christmas. You don't want to be caught window shopping. Next pitch, curveball. That got him. So strike 3, that's the first strikeout. But no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on after 1.5. Still 0-0 with Canyon View coming to bat in the bottom of the second on the Mid-Utah Sports Network. Centacom Team Hive, KSL Sports.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit ipautah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed. Jones & DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Okay, Willie Akers, Nolan Anderson back here. Jamin Bradshaw, Price Atwood, and Zach Main to face Xander Robinson. First pitch to Bradshaw's upstairs for ball 1. Next pitch stays upstairs as well for ball 2.
Yeah, Bradshaw, the 4-hitter, being patient, trying to get his pitch.
Next pitch, good hack at the one on the inside portion that he couldn't quite get the bat on.
No, maybe guessing a little bit there on 2-0, looking for a specific pitch, and Robinson threw it down underneath the hands.
Uh-oh. That's ripped. That's going to get over the head. One hop off of the Love Where You Bank sign out there for the stand-up double for Mr. Bradshaw. And got out there in a hurry.
Yeah, good piece of hitting. Got fooled a little bit on that 2-0 swing, but then got all of that one. And a little bit of a late jump out there in left field. Peyton Nilsson, I'm not sure he saw that right off the bat real well. I think had he been going back from the time it hit the bat, he might have had a chance, but got over him.
We got twilight, here too, so who knows? I haven't been out in left field to see what the conditions are like this time of night. First pitch to Price Atwood's upstairs for ball 1.
Well, none of these teams, for the most part, play under lights a lot, right? And maybe they have done a little bit here and there, but
down south probably played a little bit more than. Fouls that one off. Tried to check swing and evens things up at 1-1. Price Atwood from the left-hand side.
Yep, Price Atwood is the left fielder too for Canyon View, another senior. They've only got 2 underclassmen, 2 juniors. They start 7 seniors.
Next one stays upstairs outside for ball 2. So got just the opposite for the Emery Spartans. They mostly underclassmen.
Yeah.
And that ball's hit at second. But big hop up his arm. That's going to score a run. Here comes the throw it home. It's in there. So.
Got to give it a knee, in my opinion, right?
Yep.
E4?
Yep, E4. But gets the RBI on the air.
Yeah, that was a good piece of hitting from Bradshaw. He pulls the ball. It isn't kind of in that 4-3 hole, but Hayden Christiansen gets over there. Should have fielded it cleanly and then would have been able to make the throw at first and get the out, but instead, runner safe at first and 1 run in.
Curveball. Stays down. So we got a 1-0 ball game here. Bottom of the second. The Falcons just put the 1 spot up so far. Nobody out though with a runner at first base. There goes the runner. Now fouled off to the third base side. Price Atwood was on the move.
Yeah, he was. Well, he's got good wheels. Coach Jacobson calls time, wants to make sure he gets the signs across to both Atwood and Maine.
So 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out, 1 run across, 1 runner on. Tried to go behind Bryce Atwood there at first base. He gets back. You saw these guys play yesterday, right? This is my first look.
No, I didn't. No.
Well, it was Robert and Corey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Up, that ball's ripped to the right-hand side. Going back is Bo Stilson. He's got it for out number 1.
Yeah, nice job defensively. Stilson gets back behind the ball, keeps it in front of him, makes the play, also keeps Bryce Atwood at first base.
Because that's probably the one arm in the outfield you really don't want to challenge.
No.
Bo Stilson. That brings us to Chandler McClellan, wanting to help himself out with a runner at first base. See if he can move him around. The ball stays upstairs to Chandler for ball 1. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that helps us a little bit, huh?
Let there be light. So the 1-0 pitch. Stays downstairs for ball 2.
Yeah, pretty good pitch right there. Emery fans wanting that one, but don't get it. Now hitters count right here for Chandler McClellan, the pitcher.
Here's the pitch, curveball. Dials it in there for strike 1. Good curve there from Xander Robinson.
Talk about different coaches and how they get their signs across. Coach Jacobson, traditional, doesn't use the card system, gives signs.
Yeah, game of baseball's changed so much since I played coach that
Well,
don't even recognize parts of it.
And it shows you Coach Jacobson staying traditional. 22 years of coaching there at Canyon View. He likes what he's been doing. It's been working for him.
There goes the runner. That ball's hit towards the shortstop. Comes on 1 hop. Off the back foot for out number 1, but the runner moves to second on the 6-3 putout. Out number 2.
Nice play from Trig Jensen, the sophomore. Shortstop for Emery. Comes in charging that one. Kind of throws it off the run.
Well, you know, we talk about the resurgent Emery Spartans. A young team like that, they just, as the season goes on, keep getting better and better.
Yeah. Well, and you start getting more and more confidence as the season goes on and things start to click. You start to mature.
That brings up Jake Thomas, the catcher. Curveball catches the corner for strike 1. So runner at second now, 1 run across. Next pitch. That's it. Oh, right back over the pitcher's glove, out into center field. That's going to score the 2nd run. I thought Robinson was going to be able to field that and got right by him.
He thought so too, and you see that a lot where you've got really good pitchers out there on the mound that fill their position really well, and he just put the glove up and just missed it. I mean, literally, it just went right past the glove. Here's the replay. You see it, and yeah, just a little late on the snap right there, and doesn't give Christiansen enough time either, as the ball was hit pretty good. You know, it's not like it's an easy play, but it's one that most pitchers are going to make, and then you get out of the inning.
So, 2nd run, 2-0. Number 9 hitter, Cannon Williams. That's a baseball name for you. Oh, he
took a baseball hack right there, he did. Big swing from Cannon Williams.
Strike 1, put that right in his own dugout.
He's a junior right fielder.
Where's number 7? So, the 0-1 pitch, 2 outs. Jake Thomas there at first. That ball stays up. Even things up at 1-1.
Yeah, this Canyon View team is showing a lot more patience in this second inning. I'm sure that was the message from Coach Jacobson as they approached this inning at the plate.
Next pitch just outside for ball 2.
Emery kind of had that same type of inning in the first. They were patient. They got a couple walks. They got a couple hits. But then they leave the bases loaded. And then Canyon View comes up and goes down in order 1, 2, 3, but a lot better second inning from the Falcons at the plate.
Yeah, big hack there from Cannon Williams. Had a curveball that he misses. He even things up 2-2. 2 outs. Jake Thomas still there at first base. That ball ripped towards the third baseman, Abrams. There's that throw across the diamond for the 5-3 put out, and out number 3. So they do come up with the 2 runs. They do it on 2 hits. There were no errors, and there was
1 error, yeah.
Oh, that's right. There was the 1 error. Where did I put that? There it is up there. 1 error. So we'll put it down there. And 1 runner left on. So after 2 complete, 2-0 Canyon View with the Spartans from Emery coming to bat in the top of the 3rd on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
This is more than just a job. It's a culture, and it's how we do things here. Since 1932, our values of teamwork, accountability, and quality have driven us. There's nothing more precious than human life, and we all honor that responsibility. We are standing ready for when you need us, to serve you with our hearts, our minds, and our experience, and most of all, human connections. This is more than just a job.
Jorgensen's Power Sports is your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor adventure needs. We carry a wide variety of ATVs, UTVs, RVs, firearms, outdoor accessories, and much more. Complete with both a service and warranty department. Check us out online at www.jhsport.com or give us a call at 435-896-6408.
You're watching live high school sports action on TeamHive.live.
Okay, we are back. Chandler McClellan going to face the 2-3-4. Trig Jensen, Hayden Abrams, Tice Larson. Jensen from the left-hand side, inside out. That one down the left field line, but foul.
Yeah, that was definitely an inside-out swing. That pitch was down and in. He pulled the hands through and tried to get the barrel through late in the zone and slapped that one into left field.
Next pitch, curveball stays up. Hayden Abrams in the on-deck circle. Yeah, another one. Hits in the seats there behind the third base dugout. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the shortstop for Coach Chase Julian. Here's the pitch. That's inside for ball 2.
Yeah, McClellan just tried to challenge him on the inside part of the plate right there with that fastball and just left it down. Trig Jensen, just a sophomore. We talked about that earlier, but he plays good defense. He's a shortstop, but he swings from the left side and does a good job at the plate as well.
Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 1. Second strikeout for Chandler McClellan. Third strikeout. I missed one.
Yeah, third strikeout, but second back-to-back, 2 in a row. Finished the inning, both first inning with a strikeout, second inning with a strikeout, and starts the third here with a strikeout.
That's not a bad streak.
No.
That brings up Hayden Abrams, third baseman. Got on the fielder's choice in the first. That's hit towards the third baseman's going to take that. Jamin Bradshaw, throw across the diamond for the 5-3 put out, and out number 2. Good job. I don't think Asher Slack would have been able to get him. Jamin Bradshaw comes across, cuts that one off, throws a strike to the first baseman, Brady Anderson. We got 2 down.
Yeah, really nice play defensively, and McClellan working fast, having another good inning.
First pitch, swinging, fouling off to the right-hand side. Big Tice Larson for strike one. .43 pitches now for Chandler McClellan. Next pitch just misses outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Started but held up. Takes ball 2. Here we are, UCCU Ballpark, Utah Valley University. 3A State Baseball Tournament.
Well, McClellan doesn't like it, steps off right there, comes back. McClellan's doing a really good job of mixing up his pitches,
Yep.
Sometimes when you think it's a fastball count, he'll throw a curveball, or curveball counts, he's throwing fastball, keeping these hitters guessing up there.
2-2 pitch on its way in the turf dirt for ball 3. What's turf dirt, you might ask? Well, it's turf that's made to look like dirt. In this case, about the color of some good old Mississippi mud. Next pitch, that's lifted to the right-hand side. Cannon Williams going over, center fielder coming over, going to take it in right field. That's Trent Ludlow. You talked about the speed. F8, he comes over there, takes charge. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. After 2.5, it's still 2-0 Canyon View coming to bat here in the bottom of the third on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centacom, Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Every morning when I walk in the door, I'm still at an awe. The quality of beef that we're harvesting here at Bar W, in my 40 years of experience, I have never seen beef after beef after beef of the extreme quality. Every single one of them that are coming through are top shelf.
Barrett's Foodtown has been your hometown grocer since 1935, earning your business every day with its fast, friendly, and convenient services. Barrett's meat department is second to none. You don't have to call someone out of the back room to get that special cut of meat you desire and deserve. You don't have to play card games or put up with troublesome gimmicks. You save money every time you shop Barrett's Foodtown. Barrett's Foodtown supports local schools and sporting events. Shop Barrett's Foodtown in Salina or click on barrettsfoodtown.com or follow Barrett's on Facebook.
Okay, we're back here, UCCU Ballpark on the campus of Utah Valley University 3A State Baseball. And Xander Robinson will face top of the lineup, Trenton Ludlow. Takes first pitch for strike one.
Yeah, we saw Ludlow go make that play to end last inning.
Fouls out. Strike two. Somebody calling him Bubba?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, Stairs gets away from Bronx Olson for ball one.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to get him to maybe chase something, kind of that high heat on the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball. Hit up, knocked down by the third baseman, and then knocked down again by the shortstop.
Yeah, watch that replay right here. Just really good effort.
Yeah, ruled a hit by the scorekeeper. I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good effort by Abrams laying out, and then you got Trig Jensen laying out the other way. Even if Trig would have stopped it cleanly or anything else, it would have been safe. And even for Abrams to dive, knock it down, get up, and throw him out would have been tough.
Playing a little pinball here.
Mm-hmm.
That ball's lifted to the right-hand side. Bo Stilson coming in. He's got it for out number 1 on the F9. And it played just exactly right. That brings up big Brady Anderson. Flew out to left field.
Yeah, and he's looking for a pitch maybe he can pull with the runner at first base. As a left-hander, you got to like that because the first baseman's holding the runner on. He's going to come off field his position as the pitcher goes home. But still, there's a big hole there, and it creates a little bit of movement for a fielder as he's moving on the pitch. A lot tougher than just play your position to begin with.
Yep. Got the short porch out there in right field. Kind of enticing to a left-handed hitter.
Yeah.
That's in the dirt. Runner's going to advance.
Yeah, just good base running, reading the ball down in the dirt, gets a good secondary and just no hesitation.
312 down the right field line, 388 in the alley out there.
That takes the force off.
2-0 Canyon View. Ahead right now as they bat here in the bottom of the third inning with one out. And ball 2 to Brady Anderson. So the 2-0 from Robertson to Anderson. A couple of the sons of Utah.
Yeah. Well, and Robinson came in. We talked about it. Willie finished off the last game to get the win, to force him into this game, but he'll only be able to go to 110.
But he's gamer for Coach Chase Julian. 3-0 pitch. Anderson taking all the way. 3 balls, 1 strike. Throw him another one like that, he probably won't take it.
No, I think he's looking for a pitch right here he can drive.
3-1 pitch to Anderson. Oh, going to hop back and do that reverse
there's
move.
certain times too, right? You want your 3, 4, 5 hitters maybe seeing a pitch here and there, but at the same time, they're in those positions to drive in runners. So you got a runner out there, you want him swinging the bat, driving him in right here.
Yeah, you don't want to take the bat out of their hands as a rule. Next pitch. Ooh, he had a pitch and missed it. Hung that one.
Yeah, he a little frustrated, I think, maybe with himself and maybe even with the call, but had him fooled out there. Full count now.
That's beat toward the third baseman, Emery. Oh, another good pickup. Throw to first for the 5-3 put out, and out number 2. Big hops, short hops, it don't matter to Abrams. He just scoops them up.
No, and that went from big hop to short hop to one of those that a lot of times skips under people's gloves, but he stayed down on the ball as he was charging, moving in. Make sure he stays down, looks it in the glove, fields it first, and then makes the throw. Ludlow does move up to third base on that hit.
Jamin Bradshaw hits that towards the second baseman. Over to first base for the 4-3 put out. And out number 3. So they threaten, but they do not score. No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors in the inning, and there was 1 runner left on. So after 3 complete, 2-0. With the Spartans coming to bat in the top of the 4th on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centacom and Team Hive, KSL Sports.
At Manti Family Dental, we're not just fixing teeth, we're crafting smiles with a hometown touch. Our comprehensive care from crowns to Invisalign allows us to treat the young and the young at heart. Manti Family Dental is veteran-owned and backed by Dr. Carlisle's 13 years of expertise and a heart for Manti's community.
I'm Dr. Carlisle. My wife and I chose to raise our family where roots run deep. Here, every patient is treated like a neighbor. Whether it's IV sedation to remove your wisdom teeth or getting an implant to replace a missing tooth, we ensure your dental health is in caring hands.
So give us a call to schedule a visit and discover the difference at Manti Family Dental.
Homes aren't one size fits all, so why should your home insurance be any different? Farmers Home Insurance Packages offer coverage options you can tailor to fit you. Discover straightforward home coverage options and more by calling Farmers Agent Dan and Gabe Cranny at 435-896-5453. That's Dan and Gabe Cranny at 435-896-5453.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
You're watching live high school sports action on TeamHive.live.
Well, alrighty then. We're back at UCCU Ballpark on the campus of Utah Valley University, 3A state baseball tournament. Emery coming to bat in the top of the 4th inning. First pitch swinging, driving one to center field. Hayden Christiansen. Well, good run and catch there by Trenton Ludlow. Who else?
Yeah, what do you call him? Maybe the human vacuum right there. He just sucks it right out of the air, and that ball looked like it was a triple all the way in left center field, and then here comes Trent Ludlow with the catch.
Seems to be kind of a trend of center fielders out there. We had another one this morning. I can't remember, Leonetti or what's
Leonelli, yeah.
Leonelli. Yeah, the ever-ready bunnies out there. First pitch to Trevin Gilbert. He struck out his first time up, but we've seen he can put a charge into the baseball. Seen that in an earlier ball game today. 0-1, that's lifted to the right-hand side. Shielding his eyes from the lights. Brady Anderson got it for out number 2 on the P3.
You know, you go back to Chris Jansen. He's got to be frustrated. You go in the dugout, you can't hit it any better than he did right there. And Ludlow just ran it down.
Just hit it to the wrong.
You know, and part of it, I guess, you know, the ball's not going to carry as much right now, right? The air's the air's a lot thinner than what it was. It's maybe a little bit heavier. There's no breeze at all. The flag's down. We've had a lot of balls that have really carried because the wind was moving out. Right now it's just nothing. It's kind of just dead air.
Yep. 0-1 pitch coming to Bronx Olson. That pitch stayed outside, even things up at 1-1. Bronx Olson handling the catching chores for Coach Chase Julian. Top of 4 in a 2-0 ball game that favors the Canyon View Falcons. Strike 2 to Bronx Olson on the curveball.
Yeah, had some good sharp breaking action late there.
Chandler McClellan still on the mound there for the Canyon View Falcons. Coach Jason Jacobson, his 22nd year. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
He likes to end innings that way. That's his third inning. He's finished it with a strikeout.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. After 3.5, still 2-0. Canyon View coming to bat here in the bottom of the 4th inning on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centricom and Team Hive and KSL Sports.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Riverton Chevy is more than just a dealership. For over 103 years, our family has proudly served this community because Utah is our home. Through our Everyday Champions program, we celebrate those who make our community stronger. Military, teachers, and first responders. Our local champions never pay for oil changes with the purchase of a new vehicle. Thank you for making Riverton Chevy your dealership for over a century. Visit us today in South Jordan or online at rivertonchevy.com. Still the Chevyweight champion.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Okay, we're back. Bryce Atwood hit the second base. And Hayden Christiansen to Trevin Gilbert for out number 1 on the 4-3 put out.
Really been impressed with Sander Robinson today, Willie. Did a nice job finishing off that game against Morgan, helping Emery get that 7-5 win. And he's really slowed down these bats for Canyon View for the most part. They do have the 2 runs and the 3 hits, but he's done a good job just attacking the zone, pitching to contact, and letting his defense go to work behind him.
Yeah, first pitch there under the elbow of Zach Main for ball 1. Oh, curveball had Main bailing out on that one.
Well, you know, Robinson doesn't have a strikeout, but he doesn't need to be a strikeout pitcher. Keep pitching and doing the things that he is by mixing it up, hitting the corners, keeping the ball down. He's got a lot of ground balls.
Ball 2 there. He hadn't walked anybody yet either.
Well, 7 of the 10 outs are ground balls.
That one's fouled off. even things up. Yeah, he's been impressive. He was kind of lucky that he was just getting ready to come on when the storm hit, so he didn't have to come out and warm up and then get cold and whatever.
Yeah,
so
good point.
Yeah, didn't even get a chance to take a warm up, and then the hail and everything, and then lightning put us about an hour and 20 minutes behind. This game was scheduled to start at 7 o'clock. Started at 8:20. Next pitch.
There's his first
Strike
strikeout.
3. There you go.
Yeah.
Got the window shopper, Zach Main there.
Yeah, you know, you look at his outs, 5-3, 5-3, F7, F9, 6-3, 5-3, F9, 5-3, 4-3, 4-3, and then that right there, the backwards K. But that shows you he's hitting his spots, keeping the ball down.
It's strike 1 to Chandler McClellan, his opposing pitcher. Next one. Oh, stays inside. Looks like Chandler was willing to wear that one.
Yeah, just missed on the inside part of the plate.
Getting things up at 1-1.
McClellan 0 for 1, grounded out to short, his first time up.
Hit that to the, fouled it off to the human vacuum out there at third base, Hayden Abrams, for strike 2. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit that shortstop. Oh, good slide and stop. Oh, nice play.
Wow, defensively, you know, this Emery team's on fire right now. That nice diving play, Trig Jensen up the middle, slides, full 360 spin, throws him out at first base.
Yep, so no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We're going to go to the 5th inning. Top of the 5th, the Spartans will come into bat on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centacom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Sanpete Steel & Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel & Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time, at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026. Or go to sanpetesteel.com.
Okay, we're back here at UCCU Ballpark on the campus of Utah Valley University, 3A state baseball tournament. And Emery Spartans come to bat with Garrett Conover, Peyton Nielsen, and back to Bo Stilson. First pitch ripped down the left field line, just foul off the bat of Garrett Conover. 2-0 here. Canyon View still holding that 2-run lead here in the top of the 5th inning. Next pitch, curveball gets corner, strike 2.
You know, if you're a coach, you got to like Chandler McClellan on the mound, right? He just works quick. He gets a sign. He's ready to go. There's no messing around. Doesn't walk around on the mound or take a lot of time in between pitches. Just goes.
Oh, late swing by Garrett
Conover.
Conover. Garrett Conover couldn't come up with that one. So, strikeout number 3.
He did that in the 2nd inning. He finished with the strikeout, started the 3rd with the strikeout, finishes the 4th with the strikeout, starts the 5th with the strikeout.
So Peyton Nielsen takes ball 1. Does have a trend. I was going to say that, and your ball players like playing behind a pitcher like Chandler McClellan. It works quick.
Keeps him in the game, and he's done a good job. No runs, only give up the 2 hits.
Especially on a chilly night like tonight. Next pitch stays down for ball 2.
The 2 hits he gave up were to the first 2 batters of the game to start the game. After that, he's really dialed it in.
2-0 pitch. Started off or held up. Takes ball 3.
Back in that 1st inning, he left the bases loaded. He got the strikeout to end the rally.
Yeah, first two batters came up, had singles, and then he stranded him there. Ball 4. So the third walk.
Third walk and second to Peyton Nelson, the 9-hitter. Walked him twice.
So Jake Thomas going to go out there and talk to Chandler. Chandler just kind of nodding his head. Yeah, I know. I ain't supposed to be throwing him base on balls, but yeah, I still got a 2-run lead. Thomas saying, yeah, but you just put the tying run up the plate here.
Well, that's just it. You know, there's not a lot of margin for error in a game like this. It's 2-0 here. We're in the top of the 5th, and, you know, it's 5, 6, 7, game over. So there's not a lot of room for error, and you don't want to let a team like Emery get the bats going.
Yeah, and you got Bo Stilson's got some good pop. Oh, curveball stays up for ball 1.
I mentioned it earlier, but he throws a lot of pitches, you know, in counts that you wouldn't expect that pitch right there.
Yep.
I mean, it's a neutral count, 0-0, but he comes first pitch curveball. And there's been times when he's 0-2, here's the fastball, or 2-0, here's the curveball.
Yeah, too, you know, it comes with the first pitch curveball.
Yeah, a lot of confidence out there in McClellan, doing a nice job.
That's fouled off to even things up 1-1. 1-1 is, fooled him, but luckily that pitch stayed up. Mr. Stilson takes ball 2.
Yeah, 1-1, even count again, and he goes with the curveball.
Oh, throw over. But Nielsen gets back. 2-1 pitch. Stilson. Oh, fouls that kind of weakly back behind home plate.
Yeah, fastball evens a count 2-2 now, so we'll see if he comes with that curveball. He's been throwing curveball on those even counts.
I think that's what Stilson was expecting right there, to have that late swing on the fastball. Here's the pitch. Oh,
yeah, curveball.
Man. Curveball, but fouls it off.
Well, he fouls it off. It looks like right off the end of the bat, like the knob of the bat. Here's the replay.
Yeah.
Maybe
just
barrel.
Above the hand, yeah.
Just above the hand.
So 2-2 pitch. Oh, that gets away. Ball 3. Base runner's going to head to third or second. So counts full with 1 out. Runner at second base, Bo Stilson.
Yeah, the outfield's playing deep right here with Stilson up to bat. So a base hit to the outfield's going to score Nielsen easily from second base, and then your 2-1 ball game.
So count full. Goes far he can with Bo Stilson. Here's the pitch. That's ripped to center field.
Don't know that's deep enough to tag, but it might be.
No, I don't think that wouldn't have been the smartest thing to do there, would it?
Well, yeah, no. I mean, if it's more to right center or he's got to turn and go, but you're in scoring position. We talked about this earlier. We had a chance where a team, thought about it. They kind of go and then think better of it and go back. You don't want to make that third out at third base. You're in scoring position.
And you got a good strong arm out there in Trent Ludlow.
Yeah, and you're right back to the top of the order for the most part, with 2, 3, 4 as Bo Stilson flies out right there.
Trig Jensen 1 for 2 in the ball game, single and a strikeout. From the left-hand side, good rip, but missed on the ball up.
Yeah, that was a pitch up out of the zone, like you said, and those are tough to get on top of and actually do anything with. You're better off just letting that go.
The 0-1. Oh, he rips that in towards the first baseman. Going to have to go to Chandler Cutler for out number 3 on the 1-3, or the 3-1. Get that straight, and out number 3. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on after 4.5. It's still 2-0 with the Falcons coming to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive and KSL Sports.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
All right, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Jorgensen's Power Sports is your one-stop shop for all of your outdoor adventure needs. We carry a wide variety of ATVs, UTVs, RVs, firearms, outdoor accessories, and much more. Complete with both a service and warranty department. Check us out online at www.jhsport.com or give us a call at 435-896-6408.
Okay, we're back here, UCCU Ballpark. Bottom of the fifth, Kennyview comes to bat with a 2-run lead, 2-0. Xander Robinson still on. I show him with 49 pitches coming in. And it's ball one to Jake Thomas. Strike one. Jake Thomas handling the catching duties for Coach Jason Jacobson.
Yeah, and he's got one of the 3 hits for this team. 1 for 1. Got an RBI as well.
Curveball. That's hit towards the second baseman, Hayden Christiansen, over to first for the out on the 4-3 put out. And out number 1.
Well, Xander Robinson's a ground ball machine.
Yeah, not curious how many pitches he's got left. That's pitch number 51. And he pitched, what, 2 innings earlier?
Yeah, he's got 110, but he's been pretty efficient. He might be able to go the distance.
Pitch strike right there to Cannon Williams, strike one. Cannon Williams grounded out to the third baseman, his first time up. Lifts that foul to the right-hand side, strike two.
Xander a lot like McClellan. He just gets the ball and goes, right? And there's not, he gets the sign, he's already immediately into his windup and doesn't waste time.
That ball lifted, that could be in play. Whoa. Trevin Gilbert got turned around in the lights over there, and that ball
Well, if you watch the replay, it looks like it hits off the palm of the glove a little bit too low, not getting in the pocket. Yeah.
Yep.
Gets it right there on the heel of the glove. Needs to get that in the pocket there, but another chance here to get another swing is Williams.
Yeah, that next pitch is the ball. Count remains 1-2. Oh, swing and a miss.
It was a foul tip, and catcher couldn't come up with it. Olson just couldn't quite squeeze that one, so he'll get another crack at it here, 1-2.
That's it towards the second base. Christiansen over to first for the 4-3 put out, and out number two.
I think what was happening there is first baseman heard coach when he told Xander to go out there and get his 3 ground balls, so he didn't want to catch that one. There's 2 ground balls. We'll see if he can get a third.
They won't break the string. Their party has a pooper, you know. Okay, that brings us back to Trent Ludlow, the top of the order. Trent 1 for 2. Didn't take long. He lifts that one to the right-hand side. Second baseman Christiansen going out. And he's got it.
He gets all 3?
Number 3. He gets all 3 on the P4. Now number 3. So, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. So at the end of 5, 2-0 with the Spartans coming to bat down by 2 in the top of the 6th inning on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom, Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Basin machinery takes vertical tillage to the max with the Turbo Max from Great Plains. With its hydraulically adjustable gang angle, the Turbo Max gives you lots of options. In the fall, you can run the machine at an angle to bury more residue. And in the spring, you can run it straight to create an excellent vertically tilled seed bed, all to help you achieve the best yields. Call Mason Machinery in Springville and Aurora today to see what the Turbo Max can do for you. Mason Machinery in Great Plains. Harvest starts here.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
Okay, we're back here. Hayden Abrams, Tice Larson, and Hayden Christiansen trying to get something going against Chandler McClellan, who's thrown the shutout so far. Top of the 6th inning. First pitch to Abrams. Curveball there, strike one.
Yeah, and that's pitch 73 as McClellan came into this inning with 72 pitches. And Abrams 0 for 2 looking for his first hit.
Oh, gets him to swing at one, down and away for strike two.
Yep, got him to go fishing right there.
Uh-oh, that one's hit pretty sharp, but right at the left fielder. Price Atwood. Right there. I think he had to take, what, 2 steps?
Yeah, he did. He took 2 steps. Nonchalant, makes the out. Easy play there for him in left. A lot of confidence in the senior.
The way he stood there, I thought it was going to look like Aaron Judge's home run there earlier in the day for number 15, where the left fielder for Seattle just kind of watched the ball sail into the stands. Tice Larson. Swing and a miss. First pitch from Chandler McClellan. Strike one.
Yeah, Larson drew a walk, was stranded at second base, and then flew out to center field in the third.
Got timeout called by Tice Larson. Want to break the concentration here, Chandler. Curveball. That's shortstop. The L6 is out number 2.
The ball was hit pretty well, but just right at the shortstop, like you said. And Asher Slack, the shortstop, makes quick work of out number 2.
Say that fast 5 times. It don't tungle your tang up, huh?
Yeah. We've had a few of them, right?
Yes, we have. First pitch to Hayden Christiansen outside for ball 1. First ball he's thrown in the inning.
Yeah, and Christiansen, heck of an inning. Last inning, 4-3, and pop up to him at second base. Did a nice job defensively.
Fouls that one off straight back. Even things up 1-1.
And Hayden's probably hit the best ball of the day, to be honest. It was just a fly out to center field as Ludlow tracked it down into left center field.
Next pitch stays down for ball 2. Yeah, you got the human outfield vacuum out there in center field, Trent Ludlow. That ball's fouled off to the right-hand side. Even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 count. We'll see if McClellan goes to that curveball on the inside part of the plate.
Here's the pitch. Curveball hit right back. Shortstop going to have to hurry to get him. On the 6-3, put out is out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. After 5.5, still 2-0 with the Falcons coming to bat with the 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centricom and Team Hive, KSL Sports.
Are you a new CDL license holder? If so, Barney Trucking would like to train and pay you to become a world-class truck driver on state-of-the-art equipment. They also provide you with reliable, courteous support, a fantastic wage, paid holidays, solid benefits, home daily schedules, paid time off, an excellent safety record, and respect. Dependable truck drivers have been Barney Trucking's #1 investment since 1947. Start your outstanding career by applying today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
Marijuana has a lot of names, and even more opinions about it. It's a gray area. And even though we don't know everything about it, we do know that the adolescent brain is still under construction until early adulthood. A developing brain's gray matter, the stuff that lets kids think, analyze, and create, can be impacted by misusing cannabis at a young age. So talk to your kids. Let them know that gray matters.
To learn more, visit graymatters.utah.gov.
Okay, we're back. Asher Slack takes first pitch from Xander Robinson for strike 1. Asher 0 for 2 in the ball game. Next pitch. Upstairs, kind of under the chin of Asher Slack.
Yeah, kind of froze him right there. Slack 0 for 2, ground out to third, and a fly out to right field.
Up, that's it, towards the shortstop. Trig Jensen over to first baseman for out number 1 on the 6-3 putout. Out number 1. Box score here 0-2-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Spartans. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Falcons.
Well, and you as you go through that, you're looking at the scoreboard, 6 zeros across their inning per inning, and really all zeros, but the 2 in the second for the Falcons, right? Lots of zeros.
Strike 1 to Brady Anderson.
It's just been a great pitching, great defensive game.
That's it toward the second baseman. Chris Jansen over to first for the 4-3 put out. Out number 2. Yeah, this is what we needed, though. A good quick game to catch us up in the evening. We might not be here till midnight.
Yeah. Well, and you know, you talked about the human vacuum and different things. This is the ground ball machine on the mound.
Oh, no kidding. He's thrown a bunch of them, hadn't he?
Yeah.
That brings up Jamin Bradshaw. A double. Oh, that just gets away from Bronx Olson for ball 1.
Yeah, and I don't think it would have skipped that much off his glove. I wonder if it got off the shin guards a little bit, the way it really shot towards that first base dugout.
Next one goes the other side of the strike zone for ball 2. Yeah, I think you're right. It hit something. 2-0 pitch. There's a strike on the corner. I had him coming in with 59 pitches. We're not sure how many he has left. Guess when we see Coach Chase Julian come out of the dugout, we'll know that he's out. Curveball. Ooh, just missed.
Yeah, really good pitch. And Jaron Bradshaw actually tried to get hit on the elbow right there, just missed it. And it dropped right in there. Looked like a strike, but going to say it was just inside.
3-1, swing and miss. Nope. Okay. To Abrams, look at that. Wow.
Yeah. He's a good-looking third baseman, isn't he? Just an excellent play. And then he got that arm that he can just zip it over there.
Oh, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. So after 6 complete, 2-0, the Emery Falcons with the Canyon View Falcons with Emery Spartans coming to bat. Top of the 7th, they've got 3 outs trying to get 2 runs. You're on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom and Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Drive for a winning team. DP Curtis Trucking works hard to move America and get their drivers home on the weekend. DP Curtis hires reliable drivers with competitive starting pay and raises after 90 days. Employment options include insurance, 401k, paid vacation, and attainable bonuses, and more. Why would you drive for anyone else? Call DP Curtis Trucking for details, 435-893-2900. That's 435-893-2900, or click on dpcurtis.com. Heads up for the perfect solution to jumpstart your outdoor adventure. Whether you're tearing up the back roads or backcountry, driving the trails or highways of Utah, or making waves on the waterways with family or friends, it's high time you experience the unsurpassed excitement destination at the Jorgensen Auto Group. Jorgensen Chevrolet and Ephraim, Jorgensen Ford, and Jorgensen Power Sports in Richfield will make sure you're properly outfitted. That's Jorgensen Auto Group, Jorgensen Chevrolet Ephraim, Jorgensen Ford, Jorgensen Power Sports Richfield. Thrill seekers wanted.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit ipautah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
Okay, we're back. New pitcher, Jaron Bradshaw, comes on. He's going to face Trevin Gilbert. Comes on, throws ball 1 to Trevin.
Yeah, the defensive adjustments. Bradshaw comes from third base into pitcher. Chandler McClellan goes from pitcher to second base, and Zach Main goes from second base to third base.
Okay, strike 1. Ball 2.
And I think what, Coach Jacobson's doing right here, just saying, hey, go get this done right here. And you keep McClellan. I think he was he under 75?
Yeah, I had
or
him
did he go over
that.
82.
Okay. That was ball 3.
Maybe just didn't want to risk this 2-0 lead, wanted to give him a different look.
Yeah, Bradshaw
Third time
comes in,
through the order.
Yeah, 0.00 and 7 1/3. 9 strikeouts at 2 base on balls. Counts full. Who did you say went to second?
McClellan.
Okay, that's what I thought. Going to be the strike him out, throw him out for out number 1.
Yeah, Emery down to 2 outs now. Bronx Olson, the sophomore catcher, 0 for 2. Ground out to second and a strikeout swinging. Coach Julian going to go ahead and do bring in a pinch hitter right here actually for Bronx Olson. I believe it's going to be number 28.
Number 28.
Let's see if we can get the number 28 is Mason Thornley.
Mason Thornley. So the first pitch from Jaron Bradshaw to Mason Thornley. Swing and a miss from the left-hander. Strike 1. Okay, we'll get all our tools back here. Next pitch upstairs for ball 1. Even things up at 1-1. Equipment malfunction here.
Yeah.
This equipment up here. Oh, fouls that one right back towards us for strike 2.
Yeah, Mason Thornley down in the count now 1-2 as he comes in to pinch hit for Bronx Olson. If they were able to tie it or take the lead, you'd probably see Bronx Olson re-enter.
That ball's lifted right straight up behind. Jake Thomas is coming back. Oh, did he get it?
I believe he did, yeah.
Yes, he did. That's a tough one. Good play there by Jake Thomas.
Here's the replay, too, and the umpire almost got in his way, had to kind of stop, but heck of a play right there.
Yep, P2 is out number 2, so they're
Thomas.
down to 3 strikes, 1 out here for the Emery Spartans, trying to erase a 2-0 deficit from the number 1 Canyon View Falcons. Brings up Garrett Conover. 0 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch. Curveball, strike 1, swinging over the top of that one.
Yeah, Conover, like you said, 0 for 2, but he hit a hard line drive into center field that was caught and then struck out swinging.
Next pitch, another curveball up. That's going to extend it, the base hit out to center field.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there from Conover, the sophomore.
Well, and that brings Peyton Nielsen. Tying run to the plate. 2 outs.
Well, and Peyton Nielsen, you know, he's 0 for 0, but he's been on base both times. He's been walked back in the second and then got walked again in the 5th. So if he could find a way on, you get right to the top of the lineup.
First pitch, ball upstairs. And that's kind of been a thing.
I was just going to say, I'll bet he's going to see till he gets a strike here.
Ball 2.
Yeah.
Well, 1, 2, 3 base on balls. 1, 2, 3 base on balls. The first 2 times up.
Well,
why not?
and on a field like this, if you can get Peyton Nielsen on and Stilson can hit something in a gap, you're going to be able to score from first base.
Oh, swinging.
And
that's surprising.
That is a little surprising. That pitch was maybe even a little bit down, but nonetheless, it's a 2-1 count.
The 2-1 pitch. Swinging another curveball. Got that tight, kind of a slider-looking thing that's just getting down underneath the bat. So 2-2, they're down to their last strike.
2 really good pitches from Bradshaw to battle back and even this count after he falls behind 2-0. Evens it at 2-2.
Next pitch, swing and a miss. That's the ball game, folks. Final score 2-0 here is the number 1 Canyon View Falcons. We'll get a day off tomorrow and play Juab on Friday. So, 2-0. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Team Hive, and KSL Sports.
Mountain Land Supply of Richfield is your local employee-owned and operated solution for plumbing, heating and cooling, waterworks, agricultural irrigation, landscaping irrigation, power equipment, pumps, tools, and safety. Discover the difference a knowledgeable and friendly staff can make for you. With thousands of products and brands you know and trust, Mountain Land Supply has what you need when you need it. Call, click, or come into Mountain Land Supply of Richfield and let us help you move mountains.
This is more than just a job. It's a mission of caring. There's nothing more precious than a human life, and we all honor that responsibility. Beginning in 1932, we've been standing ready to serve our communities with trust, quality, and knowledge. And most of all, human connections.
You're watching live high school sports action on TeamHive.live.
Okay, we're back. Final numbers for the visiting Emery Spartans. No runs. They had the 3 hits is what the scoreboard shows. I'm going to go with that. They did commit 1 error, and they left 5 runners on. For the victorious number 1 Canyon View Falcons, they come up with 2 runs. They did it as well on just the 3 hits. No errors, and left 2 runners on base. So, final score, 2-0. Coach, final thoughts before we get out of here and go home for the evening.
That was a great baseball game. A 2-0 ball game. Not a lot of hits, really good pitching, really good defense, good execution at times. And really, I go back to that first inning when Emery had loaded bases and they don't get any runs. That to me, really propelled McClellan on the mound and Canyon View to really get things going. I felt like he just pitched better and better as the game went on. That first inning, he gets back-to-back hits, but then they buckle down. That was huge because Emery leaves 3 runners on base, obviously, in that first inning, and then only 2 the rest of the game. 2 left on base for Canyon View throughout the whole game. So Xander Robinson, heck of a game, and great defense behind him. Give Emery every opportunity to stay in the ball game. They get those 2 hits to start the game, and then their 3rd hit finally comes there with 2 outs. Garrett Conover, the sophomore, gets a hit there in the 7th, but great pitching and great job, Jaron Bradshaw coming in and closing the door.
Yep, the one costly error, there in that 2nd inning that helped extend the inning just a little bit for them. We talked about that. Good teams will take advantage of extra outs, and that's what they got. Yeah. So, well, that's the final. Coach, what we got for tomorrow? Nothing, right?
Nothing for tomorrow because both Juab and Canyon View win. They would have had to have been beaten twice, so they would have played tomorrow had they lost either of those games here at the 4:30 or 7 o'clock games, but they don't. So it will be Friday, Canyon View and Juab. They'll start the first of a 3-game series. It's a best of 3, so that game will be Friday at 7 p.m.
All righty, so that's the Friday schedule. You're on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centricom Team Hive and KSL Sports. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you on Friday.
You've been listening to High School Baseball on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.